Ever feel like there's this hidden current? Like something deep down that most people just don't see? Like a warrior kind of hidden in the shadows?
Yeah.
Driven by passion, but like drawn to all the mystery
Mm-hmm.
that my friend might be your Scorpio Rising
Oh,
whispering to you.
love that.
Welcome to ASTRALX, where we illuminate your cosmic path.
Yes.
I'm Solarian Zephyr, your cosmic strategist.
And I'm Lunaria Celine, your intuitive guide.
And today we are charting a course
Ooh.
for the Scorpio Rising Aries Sun, man.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's a fascinating combo.
It is.
Fire and water.
Yes.
We are diving deep into your birth chart.
Okay.
And trust me, this is not your generic horoscope reading.
Well, no.
We are going way beyond
Absolutely.
those surface level interpretations.
Yeah.
We are going to unearth those hidden strengths.
Love it.
And navigate those potential challenges that this power combo holds, especially for you in 2025.
Okay.
All right.
So what's so fascinating about this particular astrological blueprint is this inherent duality that you have.
Okay.
The Scorpio rising, veiled in that enigmatic energy, is often perceived as the strong, silent type.
Oh, yeah. Brooding even.
Yeah, a little bit.
I bet you've gotten that intense stare comment.
Oh, absolutely.
A time or two.
For sure.
But it's not just stillness.
Right.
It's strategic observation.
Yes.
Our sources describe you as constantly analyzing, planning your next move.
Yeah.
Like a chess player just sizing up the board.
Oh, I like that.
Always a few steps ahead.
Yes,
Oh, man.
definitely. One quote that really stuck with me was about Scorpios socializing from behind a double-sided mirror.
Whoa.
Imagine that.
Okay.
Seeing right through others
Yeah.
while they only see their reflection.
Okay, that's a little unnerving.
It is a little bit.
Also intriguing.
It is very intriguing.
Why do people find you mysterious?
Yeah.
It's like you're holding your cards close to your chest.
Yes.
Classic Scorpio trait.
Absolutely.
But there's so much more to this rising sign than meets the eye.
And what we see on the surface.
Okay.
So to understand this depth, we need to look at the planetary rulers.
Yeah.
Mars, the planet of action and desire, and Pluto, the planet of transformation and rebirth.
Intense.
Right.
Okay.
And so this is where we see that potent blend of drive and depth come into play.
Okay.
It's this intensity that can make your relationships so complex.
All right, so we got this foundation of mystery, strategy, deep-seated intensity.
Yes.
But then add in the Aries Sun, blazing fire at the heart of it all.
Right.
Now, you're not just a strategist.
Nope.
You are a warrior.
Yes.
Ready to charge into battle, conquer the world, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. And conquer you do with that Aries. Courage, pioneering spirit, and natural leadership qualities.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, this sun sign is not afraid to take the lead.
Nope.
Chase ambition. And maybe get a little competitive along the way.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a tad.
Now that Aries impulsiveness gets a bad rap sometimes.
It does.
Sure, it can lead to impatience.
It can.
But it's also the engine
Yes.
behind your zest for life.
Absolutely.
That spark of creative energy that keeps you moving forward.
Keeps them going.
Keeps you going, yeah.
So, think about it this way.
Okay.
The calculated, controlled Scorpio rising, always planning.
Yeah.
And then this burst of fiery Aries energy, ready to act, ready to initiate.
Right.
It creates this fascinating push and pull within your very being. Imagine fire meeting water.
Okay.
It's dynamic, volatile, but also capable of generating incredible power.
That's a lot.
It is.
All right. So we have a warrior strategist with a flair for the dramatic.
Yes.
What does this internal dance of fire and water mean for you specifically in 2025?
Right.
Because the stars
Yes.
are telling a very particular story
Oh, they are?
for you this year.
Yes, they are.
Oh.
Well, the seventh house, the area of partnerships and committed relationships, is being heavily influenced by Saturn.
Oh.
The planet of structure and responsibility, even limitations.
Okay.
This could bring up some serious tests in your relationship,
Oh.
requiring you to face those deeper issues of control and trust that we talked about.
So if you've been sweeping things under the rug, 2025 might just pull back that rug and say, deal with it.
Yeah.
Now, knowing your Scorpio rising's tendency to guard its heart, how do you think you'll navigate this period?
Right.
Where will you find that balance between maintaining control and allowing yourself to be vulnerable enough to truly connect?
This is where understanding the nuances of your birth chart become incredibly valuable.
Okay.
Because you see, for someone with a different astrological makeup, Saturn in the 7th house might manifest in entirely different ways.
Okay.
But for you, with your Scorpio rising's desire for depth and control, the challenges and opportunities will be uniquely tailored to your path.
Okay, this is where it gets really personal.
It does.
I think we've got a lot more to unpack.
We do.
So for everyone listening,
Yes.
take a moment to sit with that question. Where do you find the balance between control and vulnerability? Because in part 2, we're going to delve even deeper into your 2025 astrological landscape.
Can't wait.
And trust me, it's going to be revealing.
It will be.
We are continuing to map your cosmic journey
As a Scorpio rising,
Aries Sun man.
you want to grab your compass for this next leg of the trip.
We just scratched the surface
Yeah.
of your relationship dynamics.
Right.
And how Saturn's transit through your 7th house might bring up some intense tests.
It's true.
Around control and vulnerability. But there's so much more to uncover.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when we look at specific astrological events in 2025.
Okay. One event that really stands out is the worm moon eclipse in March.
Okay.
This eclipse falls in the sign of Virgo, which is all about order and refinement.
Right.
It's like the universe is giving you a cosmic nudge to spring clean your life.
Ooh.
Not just your closets, but your routines, habits, and even relationships.
Okay, so we're talking decluttering.
Yes.
On a soul level.
Soul level decluttering.
But how does this Virgo energy play out for you specifically?
Right.
With your fiery Aries sun.
Yeah.
And that strategic Scorpio rising.
That's where it gets interesting. For you, this eclipse is a call to examine where your Aries impulsiveness might be leading to chaos.
Okay.
Or where your Scorpio need for control is actually creating stagnation. Are you holding on to things, patterns, beliefs, even people that no longer serve your highest good?
I can already feel the resistance brewing.
Oh, yeah.
And our Scorpio rising
big
Aries sun listeners letting go.
Yeah.
Not exactly their favorite pastime.
Not really. But remember, you're also a warrior.
Okay.
This eclipse is your chance to become a more strategic warrior.
Right.
One who knows when to hold on to the territory and when to make a tactical retreat.
Okay.
Use this energy to refine your approach, to shed what's weighing you down, and you'll emerge stronger and more focused on what truly matters.
So it's less about giving up control.
Yeah.
And more about choosing what you control.
Exactly. Now, on top of this cosmic declutter,
we have another major shift happening in 2025.
Okay.
Neptune's move into Aries.
Whoa.
Talk about a shakeup.
Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusions, and spirituality.
Yes.
And when it enters fiery, action-oriented Aries, things get mystical.
They do.
Whoa, mystical warrior energy.
I know.
Now that's a potent combination.
It is potent.
But what does it actually mean for our listener?
This transit can heighten your intuition.
Okay.
That gut feeling that Scorpios are already known for.
Yeah.
It's like your psychic senses are going into overdrive.
Okay.
Pay attention to your dreams. Those whispers from your subconscious, they might hold clues to your deepest desires and fears.
So instead of always strategizing, he's being asked to tune into his inner voice.
Exactly.
That's a fascinating challenge for a Scorpio rising who's usually all about logic and control.
True.
Exactly. But this is where the transformative power of Neptune comes in.
It's about allowing yourself to surrender to something bigger than yourself.
Absolutely.
To tap into a realm beyond the purely rational. For someone with your astrological makeup, this could lead to profound spiritual insights.
It can.
Even a reawakening of your beliefs.
For sure.
Okay, I'm getting chills just thinking about the possibilities.
I know it too.
It's like you're being called to step into your role as a spiritual warrior.
Right.
Guided by intuition.
Yeah.
And a deeper sense of purpose. But let's bring it back down to earth for a moment.
Okay.
And talk about love.
Right.
We know our Scorpio Rising Aries Sun man craves intensity and depth in his relationships.
Yes.
But the source is also cautioned against the pitfalls of possessiveness and jealousy.
Right.
Especially with that Scorpio energy at play.
It's true.
You're absolutely right. And this is where understanding astrological compatibility can offer some guidance.
Yes, it can.
Water and earth signs. Think Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces tend to resonate well with your Scorpio energy.
They do.
They're generally more grounded, emotionally intuitive, and able to handle your intensity without feeling overwhelmed.
Exactly.
So while you might be attracted to fiery signs like yourself, they might not be the best match for long-term harmony.
It's true.
It's about finding someone who can both ignite your passion and ground your energy.
Yes.
Now, we talked about Saturn in the 7th house.
Yes.
Bringing relationship challenges.
Right.
How might this play out in terms of specific issues or conflicts?
So for you, with your Scorpio rising's need for control and your Aries sun's impulsiveness, this transit could manifest as power struggles, especially around decision-making. You might feel challenged to relinquish control, or your partner might feel stifled by your intensity.
So communication is key, right?
Absolutely.
It's about learning to express your needs and boundaries clearly without resorting to manipulation or control tactics.
Yes, very important.
Exactly. And it's also about listening to your partner's needs with empathy and understanding.
Yes.
Remember, healthy relationships require compromise and a willingness to meet each other halfway.
That's right.
But let's not just focus on romantic relationships.
Right.
The 7th house also rules business partnerships and collaborations.
Yes, it does.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So this Saturn transit could also impact his professional life.
Absolutely.
Okay.
If you're considering a new business venture or partnership, this year calls for extra caution and due diligence.
Okay.
Make sure you're aligning yourself with people who share your values and work ethic. And be prepared to navigate potential conflicts with grace and diplomacy.
Sounds like a crash course in relationship management.
It is.
Both personal and professional.
Yes.
But I'm sensing a theme here. It's all about finding that balance.
Yes.
Between your Scorpio need for control and your Aries desire for freedom and autonomy.
You're picking up on the cosmic signals loud and clear.
I'm trying.
And that's a perfect segue into our next area of exploration.
Right.
Career and finances.
Okay.
Remember we talked about those fluctuating financial trends predicted for 2025? How might these trends impact our Scorpio rising Aries sun listener? And what strategies can he use to thrive in this unpredictable climate? We'll delve into those questions and more.
We're in the final stretch of our deep dive into the 2025 cosmic forecast for the Scorpio Rising Aries Sun man. And remember that question we left you with?
I do.
How do you thrive amidst financial uncertainty?
Well, this is where your astrological blueprint becomes your secret weapon. We've talked about your ambition, that drive to succeed that's woven into your Aries sun. Now imagine combining that with your Scorpio Rising's strategic brilliance.
Okay.
You become a force to be reckoned with even in unpredictable times.
So it's not just about riding the wave.
No.
It's about becoming a master surfer, anticipating the swells, and using them to your advantage.
Exactly.
But what does that look like in practical terms?
Let's break it down. The first half of 2025 is looking particularly favorable for you financially speaking. Remember Jupiter, the planet of abundance and expansion. Its influence is strong during those early months, creating opportunities for growth and prosperity.
Okay, that sounds promising. But knowing our listener, he's not one to just sit back and wait for good fortune to fall into his lap.
No, he's not.
How can he actively seize those Jupiterian opportunities?
This is where that Aries initiative comes in. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks to pursue those ambitious projects you've been dreaming of. But remember, we're not talking about reckless gambling here. Your Scorpio rising strategic mind needs to be fully engaged.
So do your research, analyze the risks, and make sure your decisions are aligned with your long-term goals. Don't chase every shiny object that comes your way. Now, what about when those financial tides turn? Because we know that Saturn's influence later in the year could bring some restrictions and challenges.
That's where your Scorpio resourcefulness comes into play. This is a time to be extra discerning with your finances, to avoid unnecessary spending, and to focus on building a solid foundation. Think of the Scorpion burrowing deep into the earth, creating a secure haven for itself.
So it's not about deprivation.
No.
It's about being strategic and creating a sense of stability amidst uncertainty. Now, I'm curious, How can he use this period of financial constraint to his advantage? Is there a silver lining to those Saturnian clouds?
Absolutely. Saturn, while often associated with limitations, is also the planet of mastery. It teaches valuable lessons about discipline, patience, and long-term vision. Use this time to refine your skills, develop new income streams, or even explore investments that offer long-term security.
It's about turning those challenges into opportunities for growth and self-reliance. Now, we've talked a lot about the external world, career, finances, relationships. But for a Scorpio Rising Aries Sun man, the inner world is just as important. What advice do the stars have for him in terms of maintaining his well-being throughout 2025?
Remember, this is a year of intense transformation for you. You're being called to embrace your warrior spirit, to navigate complex relationship dynamics, and to ride the waves of financial change. All of this can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being if you're not careful.
So self-care isn't just a luxury.
Right.
It's a necessity. But what does self-care look like for someone with his intense-driven nature? It's not like he's going to be content with bubble baths and meditation retreats.
You're right. He needs something more active, more aligned with his fiery Aries energy. This could be anything from intense workouts to martial arts to engaging in competitive sports. It's about channeling that drive and aggression in a healthy, productive way.
So instead of battling his inner demons, he's channeling that warrior energy into physical challenges.
Yes.
And I bet this Scorpio rising appreciates the discipline and focus required for these activities.
Exactly. But self-care isn't just about physical exertion. It's also about finding ways to quiet the mind, to connect with your inner world. Remember that heightened intuition we talked about with Neptune's transit?
Oh, right. He's being called to explore his spiritual side, to tap into those intuitive insights that are often drowned out by the noise of everyday life. But how does he actually do that? What practices might resonate with him?
Journaling can be incredibly powerful for a Scorpio rising. It allows you to explore those deep, often hidden emotions and thoughts. Meditation, while it might seem counterintuitive for someone with his active mind, can actually be a great way to cultivate focus and inner peace.
And let's not forget about those Scorpios' love of mystery and the occult. Perhaps exploring practices like tarot astrology or energy healing could provide a sense of spiritual grounding and insight.
Absolutely. The key is to experiment and find what works for you. It's about creating a personalized self-care routine that nourishes your mind, body, and spirit.
So as we wrap up this cosmic journey, what's the final message for our Scorpio Rising Aries Sun listener?
You are standing at the cusp of an incredible year, filled with opportunities for growth, transformation, and even profound shifts in your awareness. Embrace your duality, harness your strengths, and remember that you have the power to shape your own destiny.
Trust your intuition, connect with your inner warrior, and never underestimate the power of self-care. 2025 is your year to rise to conquer and to become the most authentic version of yourself.
If you're ready to unlock even deeper insights into your cosmic blueprint, we invite you to subscribe to ASTRALX for personalized audio readings delivered straight to your inbox. You'll find the link in the episode description. Until next time, may your path be illuminated by the wisdom of the stars.